Welcome back, travelers. As always, we are the Improfessionals, here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, and today we are continuing, once again, my campaign Conflicts of Interest. On the past few sessions, the party all came to the continent of Iora, all of them in their different ways, all being captured by a group of dark elves. They escaped and traveled through the valley towards the City of Rein, where they encountered a pack of orcs known as the Butcher Pack. Just a bunch of murderous psychopaths who serve the Rotnook tribe. They took them out and, at the end of it, encountered a human paladin by the name of Logan, who helped them set up their camp and get some rest. Well, they awoke to very early before dawnbreak to find themselves face to face with a large undead, which they are about to fight, and we have already rolled initiative previously so that we would have it ready for the beginning. So the initiative goes as follows: Nura, Cypress, Peregrine, Tarman, Logan, and Shaman.
Yay, I go last.
So, with that being said, David, Nura, it is your turn. There is a large undead. Not quite as large as you, but they're still a very intimidating presence, especially considering that sword is bigger than you are.
I'd like to rage, and then I'd like to attack it.
Alright, starting with the rage. You're just like, who the fuck do you think you are interrupting my sleep? Alright, so you rage.
Just go, fuck your ugly face. It's go time. 25.
Alright, you hit. Roll damage.
As you take 16 damage.
Alright, 16 damage as you charge forward, just screaming out as you slash this thing with your axe. It doesn't really react too much, but there is a open wound across its chest that is created from that attack, so. That said, it's his turn, as he just looks at you. Nura, you are going to actually have to make a strength save.
18.
Yeah, unfortunately, he rolled literally a 19, so he's going to start by grab you, even though you're taller than him, pull you down into a headbutt onto that stone mask, and then fling you away, like 10 feet away from him. Despite your size, he is easily able to fling you. He's going to swing wide, so he's going to do a swiping attack towards Peregrine and Tarman. That is going to hit. So I'm going to have to half this, and both of you are going to take half of it. Oh, well, that's easy. You both take 11 damage. And now he's going to make one final attack on Shaman.
Don't touch the dark elf.
That would hit, but actually, Logan is going to get in the way of this attack, actually.
Oh. Why'd he protect me?
Because that's what he does.
So,
Well, thank you.
what all happens with Nura running forward and slamming that strike across his chest? Immediately in response, this undead grabbing his shoulder, bringing him down to a headbutt, and then flinging him away about 10 feet. Running forward to where the rest of you are, doing a large swiping attack. Peregrine, you move just enough not to get cut in half, but there's still like a massive gash across your chest, and the blade comes up and does the same to Tarman. And as he does this swing, he spins it around, grabbing the handle, and he kind of goes to plunge the handle towards Shaman's head. Logan knocks her out of the way, and his helmet takes that force, and he kind of gets knocked about 5 feet.
Logan, are you okay?
I'm fine. Peregrine, this thing is 5 feet in front of you, and that.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna move 15 feet away.
Can you move without opportunity attack?
No, I cannot.
Well then, I think we all know what's coming.
Yeah.
That will
But I
hit.
get clapped.
That will hit you, and you're going to take the full force of this one.
Oh yeah.
15 damage.
Oof.
Yeah, so you move back and he just swings and it clips you again, but it just kind of, this one just digs that small bit deeper and blood immediately just shoots out. That one was a deep cut, but you move back.
Yeah, not doing great.
And he's just staring at you as you're moving away.
Bro, we just started.
You did.
Okay. And movement's action, right?
No, movement is nothing. You do not lose anything from movement. It is just your movement.
I'm gonna fire out an arrow, and then bonus action, I'm gonna hide.
Shoots
Hi.
arrow, runs for his
Yes.
life immediately. Understandable.
18.
18 to hit.
Yes.
Yes, you have learned his armor class.
Okay. 11 damage.
11.
So just put an arrow right into his chest.
Yeah, so you shoot him in his chest, and you don't even see a flinch from that shot.
13.
Woo! You fire that arrow, and it looks down at the arrow in its chest, and then looks back up, and hopefully it didn't see you run away. Do you want to do anything else? No, you already used your bonus action.
Yeah, so I'm chilling here.
All right, you're chilling either behind like a rock or a small hill. Either way, Tarman, it is your turn. This thing seems dangerous.
Indeed. So I'm just gonna run up in attack. 19.
That does hit.
10 damage.
Did-
Oh, wait a minute. And the sneak attack.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and take
10, and then the sneak attack. 10. 10 more.
10
So
more,
20 damage total
10 more damage.
as Tarman runs off and hides.
You guys are just like, okay, so the plan. Duck and
Hit
cover.
and run.
We
Duck-
run
Yeah.
away.
So so as
19.
So as it's looking for your other ally, you just run past it, dragging your sword through its side, and then you run past from behind it. As it turns around, it does not immediately see you. What it does see is Logan standing back up in his armor, spinning his sword, and he's gonna go ahead and attack.
Yay! Go, Logan.
And he does
Use
hit.
your holy magic.
He does hit. So I could have him do that, couldn't I? Anyways, he's going to run forward, and he's going to run forward, and he just drags that sword through the big undead. Sorry, didn't mean to bump the mic. Shaman, it is your turn.
Let's go! Oh, Fire Monk time. Okay.
Fire monk time.
Shaman is going to use a key point to have a leaping flame.
All right.
So it causes her unarmed strikes to deal fire damage.
Okay. Cool.
So, and then she is going to attack. We only have one attack right now, or two.
You do have only one attack right now.
And so if this doesn't hit, I'm going to use another key point to try and hit.
So bonus action, key point to roll 2 more attacks. So you
I hit once.
So yeah, you rush towards this thing, and despite its size, it's able to dodge a lot, but you manage to get one clean hit in as your fist bursts into flames, and you land right kind of like in its solar plexus. So roll damage.
10 damage.
10.
Hi, so what's your name, and why are you attacking us?
It lifts its sword up and responds with Cyprus. And before it can slam its great big meaty sword on top of you, Nura, that motherfucker flung you. You've never been so disrespected in your days.
I see how this is. As a bonus action, I'd like to straight up drop kick the man.
So you're gonna try and knock him back? Charge forward.
Yeah, pretty
Oh wait,
much.
I see what you want. I know what you're trying to do. So you're kind of like doing a charge attack, but drop kick.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, you run forward, and as a bonus action, you can drop kick him. So go ahead and roll. Just roll like an athletics. Yep, that
19
yeah, that'll be good. Roll a d6 plus your strength.
damage.
So you drop kick a motherfucker.
All right. Does a 16 hit?
Does 16? No, it does not. All right, but yeah, so you run forward, and you literally put all your massive Goliath weight behind this kick. You kick him. He stumbles back as you land on your back and roll. Lightning is striking around you as some of the lightning hits him, and then you run forward. You run forward with your axe, and then he grabs your arm. After he grabs your arm, he kind of just twists his head quickly, and you hear a loud snap as black smoke begins to pour out of the side of his mask. And you can see the veins within his decrepit body begin to bulge, and his whole body tense up a little. As he is, in fact, going to successfully throw you. Shaman, you need to make a dex save.
23.
You get out of the way of Nura literally being thrown at you. Nura, you only take 5 damage. So you hit the grass and you kind of tumble and roll. But that is not the end of his turn, as suddenly this undead is a lot less awkward. He's a lot more tight and clean. Like, his movements are a lot more... I don't know if I would say thought over, but he's a lot more clear-minded. Oh my god!
Uh-oh, what happened?
He rolled a natural 20 on you, Shaman.
Oh god.
Oh, no. Please, no. Oh, wait.
You take 29 damage.
What the fuck?
Sweet Palor.
So, he moves in a terrifying speed. It's actually a good thing you didn't take that hit from Nura, because you would have been at lower health. He moves at an unnaturally terrifying speed and just pierces you straight through your side and lifts you into the air. You have never taken a hit like that before, Shaman. As blood pours out of your mouth and down his blade, you kind of look down at him. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh gosh. Shaman is just gasping. 9. I know that's not a pass.
So, as he flings you off of his blade and you land on the ground, and you stumble to get up and you see blood pouring out of your side, like heavily, and blood coming from your mouth, you are frightened of him, and you are now 15 feet away from him after he's flung you away. His weapon now covered in your blood. Peregrine! After that beautiful sight...
First thing I'm doing, I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself. As a bonus action, I'm gonna have Quentin help Tarman with any ability check or attack he needs to do.
You never de-summoned him, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, so out of the camp, suddenly comes flying beautiful golden Quentin comes flying to aid during the battle after all this shit has already started. Thanks for showing up late, bud. Anyways, Tarman, it's your turn, and you're going to have advantage. What is that, on any ability checks or on anything? Like attacks and everything?
Ability checks or attacks.
I'm going to attack. 23.
17.
Gonna do hit and run again. I'm running. That is not that great.
That really isn't. So you run forward out of your hiding spot. You just jam your sword through this thing's back. You rip it out, but you don't even see an inch of reaction to that. As you run back to a new spot, hoping that he does not see you. As you do watch his whole body just kind of twist, trying to find you. Logan, standing up, gripping his blade, is going to use one of the few abilities he has as an NPC ally, and is going to heal Shaman for 5 points.
Thank you. Good lord.
It's all he can do right now. Because... Oh wait, sorry, not 5, 10 points. He can heal you for 10. So, that'll bring...
Okay. Yeah.
So yes, Logan reaches his hand out, puts his hand on your shoulder, and even though you're still shaking and in fear, your wounds close up, and yeah, you can catch your breath a bit more. And then Logan rushes forward towards this big undead bastard.
Let's go, Logan.
Oh, okay. Almost a natural 20. It was a 19 on the dice, so
Thank God.
Is gonna hit, but not a natural 20, sadly. So with that, he rushes forward and he slashes again. Shaman, you cannot move towards him at all. You can't. You are physically incapable of it. You feel your hands shaking. You've never been this afraid in your life.
She sort of just holds her palms as she tries to calm herself down by taking deep breaths. Let me roll a wisdom save. 12. I don't think that's gonna do anything.
Nope, not yet. You are just kind of like, you're trying to summon your fire, but you can't even get it to summon because you're afraid of, if I summon this fire, is he gonna see me as a target again and attack again?
She's just taking a deep breath as she looks around. And she is going to try to stealth. Maybe that could work instead of, because I don't think I can attack him, correct?
No, yeah, you don't have any ranged weapons. Well, you have darts, but I think you have disadvantage anyways,
So I'm going to try and stealth for right now.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Natural 20! Well,
She is invisible.
You are certainly hidden. You just rip some of the grass out of the ground and hide under it. No. You find like a large hill, and while he's not focused on you, you run behind it.
Come grass.
Nura, right now as you look around, all of your other allies are hidden. Except for Logan, who looks at you and gives you a nod. But you can see that this situation is bad. There is blood all over this field where you guys have been fighting.
Mostly mine.
Yeah, you saw Shaman. You're like, Shaman might not survive this fight after taking that hit, but what are you doing?
I'll do my bonus action for the lightning damage.
Okay, you will make a dex. So the lightning begins to strike, and you watch this undead just bring up his sword, and it strikes the sword, and he slams the sword to the ground, all the lightning just going into the ground as he looks at you.
I'm gonna hit him. Very hard.
I'm gonna punch him.
Get him.
Fuck. Oh, sorry guys, we're fucked.
We can beat him.
Yeah, so you rush over, and as you swing your sword, he punches, or as you swing your axe, he punches your battle axe, causing you to stumble a bit. You're in front of him, so he's going to... Yeah, he's gonna go for Old Faithful. You're gonna make a strength check.
In that case, 21.
Ah, man. I wish I could say that was enough in this situation, but he rolled higher.
Joseph, I'm starting to hate you.
It'll be fine. You're the one
Don't hate him, hate the dice.
You're the one who takes half damage, so
This is also very
you literally only take 4 damage from that. That said, though, Tarmin, how are you hiding exactly?
I guess I'm ducking in cover in a shaded area in the grass.
Are you watching him?
Ducking cover.
Am I watching?
Or are you, like, trying to avoid sight, like keeping your head down?
Trying to keep my head down.
Okay, roll a roll a dex save with disadvantage.
Well, I was the one who specified that,
Yeah,
so.
that's why I asked. I want to see what you would say.
Your dice bot hates us.
He doesn't hate you. He just hates you.
What are you talking about yours? This is our dice bot.
Hi-ho, sit.
This is our problem.
This is our problem. That is 8 damage to you. I already said, in case you didn't hear, David, 4 damage you took. 8 damage you took there, Tarmin.
Yep.
Right.
So what he's gonna do is he is actually gonna use the ability to give himself advantage here. But Tarmin, you will have advantage on your turn.
I hope I survive.
I sure as fuck hope I live. Also, he's also gonna attack Logan. And that is another natural 20 against Logan. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Jeez, he really hates the faithful.
Sorry, Logan.
That's
He has
a
a
pun.
problem with the church.
Just so you know, that's a pun for Joseph's one shot.
That is yes. Thank you, Jay. Yes, it is. Okay, so yeah, he's pretty much... That brings him pretty much to everyone else's health. Rolling damage. I already did damage for Logan. Oh boy!
Oh, no. Don't kill Logan.
Tarmin.
Yep.
He literally rolled so shit that I don't even know why he was trying. That is 9. 9 damage. First he grabs Nura and throws him at what you're hiding behind. Both of you get slammed. Logan tries to come to help, only to get slashed through his armor, just kind of grabbing that wound immediately. And then the big old Cypress runs over, and Tarman, he goes to stab straight through you. You get out of the way, but he just pierces, like, through, like, kind of your side. And he almost pins your flesh down, but you actually pull away and rip a big piece of your like, the muscle and stuff from your side off, avoiding the attack, but blood kind of pours down your leg. That fucking hurt. Peregrine!
Alright, I'm casting Zephyr Strike as a bonus action. I'm gonna use my bow because...
I'm gonna use the thing that I have.
Yeah.
You have advantage because he does not know where you are.
Yeah. 19.
19, that does hit, yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna add that little bit of force damage. 10 damage.
10 damage. Hot dog.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
So you pull back your bow, your body kind of goes into a blur, and as you pull back the arrow hits Cypress, who turns around, and then this beam of bright, like, blue energy just shoots a hole through him. He does stumble back a bit, because it's magic, and that does a lot more damage. As he now sees you, as he kind of sits up from that hit, and is looking dead at you, Tarman...
I'm in
With
danger.
advantage, right?
You do have advantage, yes.
I'm in danger.
Natural
20!
Oh,
Let's go!
bro, you might have it. You might have it. Roll damage. Roll damage.
12! Double to 24!
20. Dude, he had 22 health. How do you want to do this?
Let's go!
As Tarman sees his allies, as Tarman jumps and wraps his legs around Cypress, he starts stabbing him and says, "Motherfucking dead! Die! 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 Die!" Just screaming over and over as he stabs Cypress over and over in the head, in the chest, as he's screaming at the top of his lungs.
So Tarman, as you take that hit and you took that attack, you see this. You feel like you were about to die as Cypress was bringing up that blade to attack again. Nura was not back on his feet quite yet. Suddenly, this arrow and beam shoot through. Quickly, Cypress turns around and you saw his foot just going to, like, charge towards, and you jump on his back, get your body around him, you start stabbing, screaming. As you're hitting, you're stabbing into the back of the head, into the chest. As you're stabbing that mask, this old piece of garbage short sword does slowly break into pieces as he kind of grabs you and pulls you off and pulls you down, slamming you at the ground in front of him. And as he goes to lift his sword, you just get up onto your feet, grabbing that broken short sword, and you cut just in time to keep him from bringing his blade down as his head falls and his whole body erupts into smoke and ash that wafts over you. And as it wafts over you, you find yourself in kind of this mist, and you faintly see something in the mist. You see what looks like a white mask, and you just hear, "Impressive." As the smoke goes away, and you see that this thing is gone. Nura is up. Actually, Nura for a second looking for the enemy, not realizing that he evaporated. Peregrine is relieved. Logan walks over very quickly.
As Tarman stands up with his broken blade, he just says, "Heather, that's over. All you can go die in a fire," as he just falls to the ground.
But yes, Shaman, after you see that thing die, that thing you were so terrified of, a wave of calm washes over you, and relief, yeah. As, trying his best, Logan is gonna do what he can. He's gonna give all of you 10 extra health from what you're at now.
Like the holy man.
And he doesn't heal himself. You see, he actually uses every bit of magic he can to heal all of you. That was a good fight, everyone. Are you all okay?
Yeah, is that thing gone, or?
For now.
It's not gonna come back, is it?
For now. The thing's gonna come back?
Cypress is a revenant. He's looking for something, but a lot of people here on the continent theorize that whatever it is long gone and he's just wandering aimlessly looking for fights. But don't worry. You won. Which means likely next time he sees you, he's not gonna initiate another fight unless you do it first. If you see him again, just put your weapon away.
I just say we get the hell out of here.
Oh, is this some kind of test for him?
In a way. Do you think you'll all be okay to walk?
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
You good, Nura?
Yeah.
Do you mind carrying Tarman on your back?
So, similar to what we did before we met this group, Nura is taking down the cloth of the tent that we slept in, and he's having Peregrine help him form that object that helped me carry Peregrine.
So
Making a rucksack.
You form like a backpack. Are you making it big enough to carry Tarman?
Yeah, no, that's why I'm using the fucking tent.
Yeah,
cloth.
gotcha. Yeah, so he basically gets away so that you'll be like nice and well like on his back, and he doesn't have to actually carry you because that's kind of demeaning. So you'll just be kind of hooked to him so that you're not having to carry walk. After a little while, you should be able to walk on your own again, but you do have a little ways to go. So I assume you guys all just pack up what you can and start making your way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, so after a little while, Tarman, you are able to get back on your feet,
Yes, indeed.
and you guys continue walking for a little while longer. Eventually, as you're walking, you all find yourselves at a wall. A large wall with these banners going down the sides of it. Banners that look similar to the fabric across Logan's chest with the red and that golden sun symbol. Here it is, City of Rein.
Wow, it's a giant wall. Okay. How do we get past this wall? Is there an entrance anywhere?
We're heading right.
Okay.
The person with the highest perception, would you please roll perception?
What is everybody's perception? Because mine's +6.
I
I think mine's a 2.
It's a 3.
Yeah, so...
The shaman?
Yeah, so Shaman.
Well, currently
No,
Shaman
you-
can't see anything because the
Oh,
sun
that's
has come out. But no, this has
okay.
no. This has nothing to do with sight. By the way, I forgot to mention, Logan literally wrapped your eyes with cloth for you and has been kind of helping lead you so that your eyes weren't being
Okay,
burned the whole
so-
time. But yeah,
so-
this doesn't have to do with sight. So just I will say for your line, you did peek
right.
out just so you could see it, but it did hurt your eyes. But you peeked out for the wall, just so you. Yeah. So with that 20, as you guys begin to walk to the right, you can hear what sounds like celebration in this city. Literally, it sounds like partying, just loud cheering and just various other forms of celebration.
Your ear twitches a bit. Logan, is there any sort of celebration going on?
Yes, actually. Though the city is rarely much quieter than this, the Reinhardt, the current Reinhardt, he turned 75 years old, which wouldn't sound like much to someone like you, Jamin, but he's the first human Reinhardt to ever make it to that age.
Oh, so he's a human.
He is.
Oh, he's a big old boy.
There's part of the reason that's part of the reason that we were supposed to meet you in the mountains. We didn't want a bunch of adventurers coming into the city and worrying people during this event. Finally, after enough time of peace, we'd like to let everyone think that everything's okay. But given the situation, I think it's best that we head into the city and let you guys rest.
Oh, I have somebody I need to meet in here anyway.
Really? Who's that?
I mean, I guess you could call him a babysitter, but he's not really a babysitter because I'm an adult.
Mm-hmm.
No, not a babysitter. Butler. Yeah, maybe we'll call him that.
So, other than taking the job, you're all adventurers. I'm sure there were plenty of others. What made you decide to take this?
Money?
Morals?
I'm here to do the job. It's what adventurers do.
I guess that's as good of a reason as any.
I mean,
Okay.
did you know it costs money to eat food?
Impossible.
It's bad.
Alright, well, if no one's looking to share any of their personal stories.
You said me and Peregrine had been here before. They'd seen us before. What were we doing? We don't know what you were talking about.
You
Mind's a
don't,
blank at that part.
you don't know. It's strange it didn't happen that long ago.
How long ago was it?
Maybe a year? I can't imagine it was that long. But you were in the city. You had taken some adventuring work, but there was this noble who was passing through. Not exactly the nicest, but business is business. And, well, to put it plainly, you robbed him.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Now, given the situation that the money was immediately given out to people in the city of Ecol,
Sounds about right.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right too.
I decided to give you a pass, so long as you paid him back, which you did.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, it was either that or jail, so...
Is there anyone else we spoke to while in the city that you know of?
Not that I can recall. I know that Orion Graythan, knew you. Peregrine, he just didn't see you. Now, Peregrine, a small bit of excitement kind of billows up in your chest when you hear Orion's name. Orion Graythan is a friend of the family. He is a fellow halfling, and he is from where you're from, but him and his family moved away a long time ago, pursuing jobs as actual members of an order to protect people. You haven't seen Orion in a long time. You remember getting in a lot of trouble with him when you were younger. But apparently that whole becoming a member of an order thing worked out, because apparently he is here in Rein.
The Peregrine get a sort of reminiscent smile on his face. I haven't heard of Orion in a while. If he's here in town, it'd be rude not to give him a visit.
I'll make sure you see him before you leave. So, should be almost there. As you guys have turned left and along this wall and have continued walking, you finally see what looks to be a gate. And you see a half-orc man sitting, kind of leaning against the wall with a weapon in hand, but he seems to just be waiting. You see what looks to be a civilian half-elf sitting next to him, just kind of on the ground, just chit-chatting. As you guys slowly get closer, you guys really have to do all of that training, even after you've already gotten the job? Yep. That sounds terrible. I mean, I get it, Gunter. You're doing, helping people, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what I want to do after getting fired, but maybe I could become a guard. But I don't know, all that sounds like a lot of work. It also requires brains to be a guard, so I don't think you have much luck there.
Take psychic damage.
Emotional damage!
As this half-elf just kind of looks sad. Oh, come on, man, we've been friends forever. Exactly. And Amesley, let me just say, that's why I can say it for confidence. With confidence that you do not have enough brain cells to have this job. As they're talking, Logan just speaks up. I don't know. Amesley seems bright enough and with a good enough spirit. As Amesley just kind of jumps up, the half-elf jumps up. Oh, Joe! Logan, good to see you. Good to see you. As Gunter just kind of grips Logan's forearm, and Logan does the same. Looks like you found those adventurers. I did. Things weren't as simple as we were hoping. Yeah, you all look a little bashed up. What happened? Cypress. Ah, Cypress. Who's Cypress? Oh, don't worry. If you join us, you'll meet him. As this half-orc walks over. Hello there. My name is Gunter. Or Gunter. Whatever you want to say.
The name's Tarman.
Nice to meet you. What about you, little guy? Sorry, that's rude.
Sorry. Alright. Peregrine.
Did you just call my friend?
Sorry.
Hey, big guy, let's get real low.
Hey, big guy. As you say that, Nura, as you say that, Gunter just looks up and looks a little apologetic, but at the same time, he's not scared, but he is intimidated by you. But as you say that, Nura, the civilian Aimsley, he just goes, "All right, I'm just gonna," and he just runs back into the city.
Oopsies.
Sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. What about you, big guy?
What did you call me? No, I'm kidding.
Literally, Gunter starts laughing with him. Seem like good people. What about you, Neo from Matrix 3? As he looks at Shaman, who has a bandana over her eyes.
Huh?
No, he just.
Oh, hi.
No, he just says, "What about you, miss?
What about me?
What, your name?"
Oh, Shaman.
Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Shaman. Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm not from around here.
Oh, yeah, I thought I heard maybe somebody say your name. We did have another visitor recently. But
Question.
yes.
Do you see a fire genasi anywhere?
That's right. Yes, I did see a fire. Yes, he's the one who said that if Shaman came to tell her that he is staying in Daria's Blackout Bar, Diner, and Inn.
Okay, I'll head that way then.
Alright, well, all of you enjoy our city.
Bye, have fun getting a job.
I already have a job.
Talking about your friend.
He left.
Yeah, he ran off, Shaman.
He ran away, Shaman.
Yeah, Shaman.
Oh,
you know what?
I couldn't tell.
Shaman, as Logan speaking. Shaman, head into the bar. I'm gonna get you some of those goggles.
Please, I need those. I couldn't even tell he left.
So you all head into the city?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Shaman immediately. Logan kind of leads her towards the bar and lets her head inside. But for the rest of you, this city is bustling with all sorts of people going through. You actually see like celebration banners. It just says "Happy 75th Reinhardt."
Oh.
But you see a varying group of people passing through. One thing you do notice as you see Logan walk over to a orc in this kind of silver and gold armor and begin talking to him. This orc nodding. That orc, we'll get to him in a moment, but as this bustling city, you see these people walking around. You see a snow leopard tabaxi making her way to what appears to be a church of Pelor. You see the bar, as mentioned earlier, you see Daria's Blackout Bar, Diner, and Inn. And you see a blacksmith, you see a potion shop, you see a general goods, of course. You also see a few other stores, but we can get to those if you ever decide to go to them. But you see a high elf woman with this dark skin heading through town. You see a tiefling. You see this human woman with a half-elven daughter walking. You see the daughter just kind of staring blankly into the distance, but they're walking towards like a fruit vendor. And lastly, you see what appears to be a woman with this white hair that seems to be flowing like either water or air is kind of blowing through it beautifully. Her skin is pink. You guys, if you guys would like, anyone who has, anyone who wants to roll history or anything, history, insight, you guys can do that. Nature, even. Also, David, your fan is very loud at the moment.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
So you can discern a bit of this information, Tarman. and you have heard of them. I'll give Peregrine the whole spiel, but Tarmin, you know that she is an interesting, for sure, looking air genasi. But Peregrine, you know a good bit about air genasi because the one of the many people that you grew up with within the from the Druids was an air genasi woman who looked pretty similar to this one, actually. Difference was her skin was more like a beautiful palish blue, but she still had the same flowing hair just like this one does. And you notice with your natural 20 that she actually looks over at this group of adventurers that walked into town, and her eyes kind of light up. She has these kind of and I wouldn't say yellow, but it's like there's this pale color that's hard to discern. It's not white, but
A pale gold.
yeah, there we go. But they just kind of light up, and she just seems like excited to see adventurers entering the city, which has to be a common occurrence. But either way, she just seems like excited to see adventurers. What are you?
I would like to roll perception.
You're gonna roll perception. Okay.
20 total.
With that 20 total, Nura, what exactly are you looking for?
I'm just trying to see who's out in the crowd.
I've already described who's out in the crowd.
Where's the wealthy?
No. I mean, literally everyone I described looks very well off. None of them look rich, I guess, but they look like middle class, for sure. And they all look happy. That you see kids smiling, playing with the puppies. This place is beautiful, and everyone seems very happy here.
All right, Peregrine. Ready to earn a little extra money?
Yeah, I'm willing to get a little extra.
All right then. Okay, I need a product to sell. What can I sell?
In the meantime, Tarmin, what are you gonna do?
He'll go over and talk to this air genasi that caught his eye.
Okay, so you guys are gonna do something, not exactly sure. He is gonna go talk to her. Shaman, we will go ahead and get to you first.
Okie dokie.
Since we're having a small split of the party, but that's okay, since you guys are finally having a moment of fucking rest.
Exactly.
Shaman, you enter this bar. The first thing you see is a dwarven woman behind the bar, and she just says, "Hello there, come on in." As you see
Hi.
You see a window, and you see an orc cooking meat. You you see a handful of people in here, but nobody that really catches your eye. There's this one guy who looks like he sleeps in a trash can, and he's just eating a sandwich that looks like something like one of those like really zoomed in disgusting SpongeBob like frames, but he's just gorging it down like it's delicious. Yeah, you see a man that you immediately recognize reading a book. The fire of his head flickering his like charcoal like skin, gray charcoal like skin, the burning fire-like eyes and the calm smile on his face, the red clothing that you recognize immediately. It's your butler, Afada.
Afada!
As his head immediately perks up. Miss Feyre, there you are. As he gets
She
up.
runs over.
What in the nine hells happened to you?
He gives him a big hug, practically pouring blood onto him. Oh,
Okay.
I'm okay now.
Oh, goodness, dear. Hang on. As he closes his eyes, puts his hands, like, on your stomach, focuses, and this kind of heat burns. It does hurt for a second, but the wound kind of seals even tighter shut. You would actually get back to full health with this, but... No,
Okay, let's go.
we're not worried about that right now. He heals you as good as he can. It all still hurts, you're still sore, but he just looks... And he looks and sees the fact that you're like wearing like shorts and like a chest covering. He's just like, what happened to your armor?
Well, actually, no, I got it. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that happened, so we may have gotten kidnapped by a bunch of dark elves.
Right.
You
Wait,
know, and
wait, hang on. We?
Yeah, me and some other random people. There's one named Nura, there's another one named Tarman, and then there's this cute little guy named Peregrine. He's really cute. He's even shorter than me. Can you believe that?
You're not that short, but okay. Anyways, what happened? How did all this happen? Who hurt you? Who took your armor?
Well, we were kidnapped by a cult. I don't know what kind of cult, but it looked very similar to the kind that we had at home. It was a bunch of dark elves, and there was this really creepy guy that looked inside my cell.
That is troublesome. Your family, they did keep close contacts. Hopefully this cult wasn't one of them.
But we managed to escape, and then we fell off. We went through a waterfall and had a swim.
Gods.
And then we got out of the water, and there was a bunch of undead, and apparently there were these like really, really scary looking orcs, and they were murdering people, and then those people were turning into undead. Yeah, so most of my teammates killed them. I knocked 2 out, and then after that,
I forgot all about them. I guess Logan would have brought them with you guys to, be arrested, but don't worry about that. My bad.
they're just tied up back there.
Just like tied to a tree.
They wake up.
Why are we tied up back to each other?
So, what do we do now?
This is your fault, Jerry.
Think about our place in the universe.
What do we do now? Think about our life choices? No, I'm gonna think about bread.
So, Shaman's like, yeah. So we, I knocked 2 of them out. I think we left them tied to a tree. I don't know. And then, there was this big scary guy. She looks more serious. It was an undead.
What happened?
He really hurt me and kind of scared me, to be honest. That's how I got that big cut. But, one of my teammates, Tarman, took care of him. So...
That's good. Shaman, I did tell you that this life here, wanting, is going to be a dangerous one.
Yeah, and I wish I could have called you sooner with my fire, but some creepy-looking dark elf took it away.
That's okay. That's fine. He takes off his, red, official, jacket thing, and he puts it over you and zips it up. There, a little more presentable. Why don't you head up to my room and get some rest?
She sort of nods. Am I allowed to get a drink? She just sort of bobs up and down.
Shaman, you are 18, and according to the human laws, 18 is not a legal drinking age.
I'm 80! 80! You've been telling me this for 20 years!
No, that's not how it works exactly, dear. Head upstairs, get some rest, and I'll get you some warm milk and bread.
Her eyes just sort of sparkle. Are you serious?
Of course I am. I've been giving.
He gives her a big old squish.
Okay, yes. God, so much blood. Please head upstairs. Go lay down.
Okay. As she scampers up the stairs.
As he just as you're upstairs, he rubs his forehead. He just goes, kids.
She's not a kid. But
no, but you know what he meant by that. Moving on, as Shaman is gonna go rest for a little bit. Tarman, you begin to walk towards this woman. At the moment she sees you walking towards her, she kind of jolts and kind of looks away and acts like she's shopping and stuff.
As Tarman walks up, hello there.
Oh, hi, hello.
How are you today?
Oh, I'm doing good. Excited for the festivities. What about yourself?
Just arrived in town. Hearing about the celebration, it's quite
exciting.
It's quite unique.
Yes. Can I ask you a quick question, Mr.
Tarman.
Yeah.
Name's Tarman.
Are you an adventurer?
Yes, I am.
She kind of gets all giddy. What's the biggest monster you've ever fought?
As Tarman thinks back, if there are much monsters that he fought,
fought a few sea monsters, a few like Sarhuagin and other sea-like creatures. You fought some bandits, you fought some people who didn't do correct deals, stuff like that. You've never fought a monster, but...
I haven't fought anything too big just yet, but I dealt with a couple sea monsters on travels.
Sea monsters. That's awesome. And, who are the people you're with? Are they adventurers too?
Oh, yes. The big one there, that is Nura.
While he points over at you guys, I'm just curious. What are you doing exactly, Nura?
Step right up, folks. Come see if you can best me in a test of strength. I am a traveling champion, and I have yet to been beat in a simple game of arm wrestling. Who will come and test their strength?
Okay. We'll get to that in just a moment. But,
Oh boy!
But she looks over. He seems eccentric.
Yeah, indeed he is. Oh, and that one over there, that's Peregrine.
Peregrine,
He's-
what are you doing?
See if you can beat this great Goliath. Its strength known throughout all of Iora.
And then there's one more, the Dark Elf woman. I think she just went to go, maybe get some food right now.
Oh, that's incredible. Well, if I may, as she pulls out a book, whenever you all get the chance, I would love to sit down with you and begin documenting your adventure. I'm kind of obsessed with adventurers and their stories, and someday I hope to print a book saying the tales of the mighty. I'm still working on the title. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call it, but either way, it's just going to be tales of as many adventurers as I can meet as possible.
That sounds wonderful. I'd love to help you out on your book.
She just kind of puts out her hand. My name is Miria Empyrean.
As Tarmin grabs her hand and shakes. As I said, Tarmin. As he flashes a very warming smile.
She just gets even giddier as she begins to kind of watch what's going on in the corner. Nura, you have your first contestant.
You've come to test me, have you?
As you see Gunter. You damn right I have.
All right, media man. Let's see what you got.
That's good.
What the fuck is that, David? Joseph, come on.
Hello, I am Medium Man.
Hello, inspiration. that you've earned an inspiration, and inspiration can be used to either choose to make a natural one a normal fail, a fail a success, and a success a natural 20. If you roll, there's no point in using it on a natural 20 because that's just good. But yeah, there you go. So he sits across from you, gets his arms on the table. With that said, roll strength. Yeah. So he's trying with all his might, and you even hear Amesley, his friend. You got this, man. You got this, Gunter. Kick his ass. This isn't a fight. This is an arm wrestling match. You idiot. As you begin to push his arm down, like he's barely giving you any sort of fight. Go ahead and roll again.
Laugh it.
Yeah, no, you just get his arm down, you slam it down, he's like, "Gah!" And Ames's like, "At least you tried, man! That's what it's all about." Shut up, Amesley.
Tarmin sees this. He will look at his new friend and just say, "Well, that looks like fun."
It does.
As Tarmin actually walks up.
Oh, whoa, what the shit?
Hey yo!
As Tarmin looks at Nura, I'm not exactly strongest, but I think I'll give it a shot.
This breaking news: a human man in the middle of Rhine murdered yesterday during an arm wrestling competition.
Arm has been ripped off his socket and is now being used to beat him severely.
All right, Nura, one of the people that you've been traveling with has challenged you to an arm wrestling match.
I look over to Peregrine and I blink twice at him.
Oh, 1 second. I have to look at the chart.
It's same here. So after seeing that, I start going into the crowd. I'd like to roll stealth, kind of just to meld into the crowd.
Okay.
That's a 27.
Yeah. You no one even notices you. No one, unless someone rolled a natural 20 for perception. Go ahead and roll. Nura first. Go ahead and roll strength check, and then you do the same.
Like I said, I'm not the strongest, but hey.
Well, that's a really low roll.
Ooh.
So yeah, Nura, as you begin to push, there's this twinge in your arm because even though it didn't really feel like it, he was putting up enough of a fight, Gunter was, so you feel like twinge in your arm, and for a second your arm just kind of pushes down, and Tarman starts getting you down, surprisingly. But go ahead and roll again. Yeah, if not wanting to be bested by your friend? Question mark? Anyways, you just start pushing, and Tarman, you're a little intimidated because the moment he starts pushing, your arm just immediately starts going back to the middle. Alright,
Gotcha.
Nura, Tarman, go again.
Oh,
it's
shit.
over. It's over. It's over.
Fuck.
He rolled a natural 1. That's literally like an automatic victory.
Because
Literally just
had I had his arm down, it would just been like me, like.
Yeah.
Or would that still be an automatic loss?
No. So where it's literally like 2 failures or 2 successes, and it takes 2 successes from the middle to win. So, yeah. You just immediately slam Tarman's arm down. Because it was a natural 1, Tarman, you take 1 point of damage. You know he's not trying to hurt you, but it hurts anyways. Just
As
bam!
Tarman laughs after that. You're very strong, my friend.
You broke my wrist, my friend.
You gave me a good run there.
Can I go?
As Tarman... Oh, as he looks at who said that.
You see this woman, she's white, but with a bit of a tan, and these eyes that there's something about them. They're brownish, yellowish brown. She's sleek, slender. She's wearing this. It's similar to what Shaman would have, but without it being like armor-like. It's just this nice, silky kind of outfit. But she looks up.
I mean, it's...
Sure.
You know, hey, go ahead.
She walks up. She sits down. All right. Let's see what you got. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, Peregrine, what are you doing?
I'm currently looking at in this crowd, kind of seeing like who has like a lot of money on them at the moment.
I mean, there's a lot of people who look, wealthy. You can't gauge exactly who would be. You see that human woman with the half-elven girl is out of the crowd. You see that dark-skinned elven woman is in the crowd, and she's watching, and she seems interested. Especially now that that woman stepped up. You see the tiefling is watching. He doesn't look like as wealthy as some of the others, but he still looks, comfortable. You see Amesley is in the crowd, just trying to pat Gunter on the shoulder, and Gunter's just like, "No, man, leave me alone, man, leave me alone."
That you've broken that man's pride. All right, so this will be interesting. So I'm heading towards a high elf.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll sleight of hand to see if I can take a coin purse.
Okay, go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
That's a 21.
Okay.
That's my boy.
1 second. Oh, okay. Well, interesting. Okay, so you do grab that coin purse off of her. Back to the competition. Nura, you push, and as you push, you feel pure resistance, like you're pushing a wall. You do see that this woman is struggling, but she got exactly what you got. So neither of your arms move at all, as she's just kind of locking eyes hard with you as you push.
Wow. Okay.
Go ahead and roll again.
Yeah. 16.
16. You as you push, you just all your might, you start to push her arm down a little bit, and you can see her gritting her teeth. All right, big guy. All right, roll again.
24.
24. Oh, believe it or not, she evened you out again. So she keeps her position, just holding it. And you can see that she's gritting her teeth hard, and that your arm is not budging her down. Roll again.
My God.
Okay,
Oh.
she actually just kind of like, you hear a growl come from her throat, and she pushes her arm until you guys are back in the middle. She saved it. She actually got back to the middle. Roll again. Oh.
Armin's watching this like, oh!
Okay. And Nura, she looks at you, and there's that yellow in her eyes seems to get a bit stronger as she smirks and grips, and literally it sounds like a roar from her throat as she slams your arm down. She rolled a natural 20.
Yeah. Oh, I like this
As
one.
people are just losing their shit, Amesley is just like, "Did you fucking see that? Did you fucking see what the fuck?" and Gunter looks even more depressed now.
As Tarmin looks at this, my, that was one hell of a battle.
As she just kind of puts her arms up, but she and people are just cheering, but she looks over at Nura and she pats him on the shoulder. Is like, "You're even stronger than you look. My shoulder is gonna be killing me."
What's your name?
Name's Vanessa. Nice to meet you.
I want to buy you a drink.
Oh, don't worry. You're going to.
Oh, I like this one.
I like this one.
As Tarmin sees this woman that beat Nura, my.
Do you
Do you have a routine, like an exerciser that you stick to? That was impressive.
Oh yeah, I work out quite a lot actually. As she kind of rolls up a bit of her sleeve, and woman has got fucking muscle. Like, not like honey. She's not like huge and could rip you in half, but she is so toned that like, just, oh.
You know what? I could probably use some advice. I need to get stronger.
I'd love to teach you.
Is Tarmin winks?
I need
You
this.
just wink at her?
Yeah, just a little.
She seems, she kind of like, you know, kind of does like the lip pucker thing. I don't know how to describe it, but like the like, But she looks at you. She nods a bit, and I assume you guys head for the bar?
Tarmin will go.
Yeah, no. Nura's stepping off too. He ain't gonna let this happen without him.
As you guys are heading to the bar, excuse me.
Tarmin stops and looks.
As that orc in that silver and gold armor, Logan actually notices him walking over, and he walks over and is like, "Captain Kydro, I thought you said you were going to talk to them later." "Oh, I did say I was going to talk to them later. After all, they do have a job they're supposed to be completing for the kingdom." As he leans down and looks at Peregrine, "I didn't think that we were hiring thieves."
What do you mean by that?
as he looks at that dark-skinned woman. Everus. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Captain. Would you come over here for a moment? She walks over. Would you hand me your coin purse? Why? Just do it. As she reaches and she's like, my coin purse is missing.
As Tarmin hears this, he looks at, Peregrine.
As Logan is looking at Peregrine.
Era is looking at Peregrine.
As Gunter is looking at Peregrine. As Amesley is looking at a peach that looks mighty ripe.
Ainsley, you're looking at the wrong thing.
No, Gunter just kind of tugs him, and then now he's looking at Peregrine.
Seeing this, I take her coin purse out. I hold it up and I just say, yeah. Look at that. Absolutely right. This is her coin purse, which I happily give back to you, seeing as it dropped off a little bit while you were watching the arm wrestle match.
Oh, thank you so much. As Kydro, this orc in this armor, he glares, and you feel this just shiver down your spine. He said captain, by the way. This guy's the captain of the Order of Pelor, which means he's second only to the Reinhardt and the king, technically, but
I look at him and I just say, always happy to do my civil service as I head towards the bar.
I'm learning new things about my party every day.
As Kydro stands back up and he just leans over to Logan. You said that you liked them. I do.
Logan's just rethinking his thing.
As Logan then looks over at Nura. You said you two have known each other for a long time, right?
Yes.
Does he often steal from innocent people?
Not occasionally.
I don't know what you guys might think about this city here, but the people here all work very hard to try and make the world a good place. Let's try not to steal from the people of our city, and preferably the people from any other city either.
Don't worry, Logan. I'll keep them straight.
This is the second time. And then Kydro just kind of butts in. It happens again. You're under arrest. And we will have your licenses stripped from you.
It'll be the first time.
Would be the first time I lost my adventuring license.
What was that?
What the fuck was that? You fucking say something? Come here, give me that head. I'm gonna put it between my thighs. But
They call me Iron Thighs.
But Kydro looks at Nura. You're a strong one. Maybe when you and the others got some time, why don't you come by our training hall? Love to teach you a few things.
Actually, I wouldn't mind training. I need to get stronger.
Boys, can we wait till later? As Vanessa is waiting right at the bar.
As Tarmin says, of course. As Tarmin walks off over to her.
Nura's gonna open the door for her.
Gentlemen.
She walks in. Daria. Oh, hello, Vanessa. Who are your friends? Just a couple strays, Daria. Just a couple strays. Well, welcome to Daria's. Have a seat. What would you like? As Vanessa just puts up her 3 fingers and Daria immediately nods and starts making drinks. As you guys enter, you see a fire genasi sitting, and he looks, excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. You wouldn't happen to be the adventurers who came here with Shaman, would you?
Shaman. Yeah. I'm Tarmin.
He stands up and he goes to shake your hand.
As Tarmin shakes his hand.
You've never really shaken the hand of a fire genasi before, his hand is beyond warm. It is like he just had his hand in like an oven mitt, sticking it in the oven, and then took it out to shake your hand.
Toasty!
My name is Toasty! No. My name is Afara.
Toasty.
My name is Afara. I have been the loyal butler of the Feyre family for a long time. I am Shaman's guardian, in a way. I'm supposed to protect her. So, I want to thank all of you for protecting her as well. What were your names?
My name is Nura.
Peregrine.
Nice to meet the both of you.
Are you saying that Shaman's royal?
Oh, yes. Very, very much so, actually. Generational. She is, I think it's best if she explains things, but, yes, she is. Alright, well, that's lovely to know that your friend is a royal. I would love to meet her. She sounds nice, but, guys, as you guys turn around, she has 3 alcohols that are pitch black.
They see a pair of red eyes just from the top of the staircase, staring at them.
What the hell is that? And I throw my axe.
No!
Just red eyes. You just hear from upstairs. I smell red.
Oh, wait, so,
Why did I get alcohol?
Shaman, oh yeah, so Shaman's watching because she can't drink. Alright, so Vanessa says, now make mine so they can see how it's done. Daria nods, she takes out a glass, fills it with a pure, clear liquid, and then she takes what appears to be a powder of some sort. Tarmin, you know what this powder is, and you're kind of shocked to see it in this setting. That is black powder, typically used for explosives. But
As Tarmin sees this, he just goes, no.
But she scoops some out and puts it in the drink, and she swirls the drink around until the whole thing is pitch black. And then she takes a little dropper and drops this pure white droplet into the whole thing, and it all turns white, and then immediately all turns clear. And then
As Tarmin sees that, he just turns and looks at this woman.
As she slides it to Vanessa, Vanessa looks and smirks, and she starts drinking.
Nura's gonna drink.
Peregrine would drink as well.
As Tarmin smiles and starts drinking.
All right, everyone. We'll go down the list. Nura, make a con save.
Oh, 21, not bad.
21, not bad. Okay, Peregrine, go ahead and roll.
Alright.
Oh!
That's not one. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Oh, yes. Is it
Very
good?
fitting.
It's a good thing.
8.
Not much better.
You would
but-
have been wasted, bro.
Dude, okay, go ahead, Tarmin.
15.
15, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll hers. Alright, so Nura, you drink this down. It genuinely burns. Not even like an alcohol burn, like it actually hurts. But that weight is quickly washed away by this really strong alcohol taste, this really good flavor as you slam it down. It was really good. You do feel something, but you're not even close to like drunk or anything. Peregrine, you drink this thing down. They did not give you a drink for your race, so it's
By
fucking.
size, yeah.
So you drink like as much of it as you can, and then you just kind of sit it down, and you are wasted. Tarmin, you drink it down. You get it. Pretty much finish it. You sit down, and your head isn't spinning. It's not like it doesn't hurt, but you are like hot, heavy, like you are tipsy.
Now that's a fucking drink.
As Vanessa, she slams hers down, and she looks fine. You can see her like kind of like twist her neck from the flavor, but she looks. Even looking at Peregrine, you guys took it better than I thought you would. Not bad for someone your size to be able to finish that much.
Yeah, so... Oh, good. Oh.
Come on, that was the
tell me
best.
what-
That was the best Irish you've done as this character this entire time.
Well, there are always 3 of you.
As
Tarmin
Vanessa,
sees this.
Vanessa looks at Tarmin and Nura. Yes.
Oh, that's
Is-
good.
As Tarmin smiles. Oh, that's funny as fuck. Can you handle your drink, Peregrine?
I what?
Where are the other drugs going?
Cocainian.
The
Cocaine.
boy comes out.
Get to the chopper.
Chill,
Bro.
everybody chill.
As Tarmin smiles. That was a damn good ale. You have a great choice in alcohol.
Well, that is their signature. As she points up to the thing, and you do see that it says Daria's Blackout.
Excuse me, ma'am, as she looks at the dwarven lady.
She turns back on. Yes?
How come the black powder isn't poisonous?
Oh, so you know what that is. We don't have a lot of people around here who know what that stuff is, so that's interesting. Yes, so for the two of you, Vanessa, do you know what black powder is? Not really, no. Black powder is a tool for explosives, like cannons. And it would definitely be very deadly, especially when mixed with pretty much 90 proof alcohol here. But the key to making it safe to drink is that little thing that we drop in at the end. It is a special cure-all, essentially. It's a magical cure-all for alcohol that replaces anything that would be poisonous with alcohol. But,
So you put more alcohol in the alcohol is
But-
essentially what you're saying.
but it keeps the flavor of whatever has been put in there. You see, my husband somehow, I've never asked him how, but he somehow found out that black powder tastes good, and it goes well with ale.
Nura feels a tap on his leg.
Look at my leg.
It is Shaman looking up at him with puppy dog eyes.
Yes.
Nura, you're taking the role of the aunt of the cool aunt.
Can you get me a glass?
What's your easiest to swallow drink?
Water.
Yeah, I was about to say, what, water?
I know alcohol.
Let's see. I've got a few different drinks. We've got a really good soft ale or light ale with lemon and orange.
That'll work.
Lemon.
Well, you guys are adventurers, I assume, right?
Yes.
Well, that's great because for every adventurer that comes into the bar, you guys get a free drink and a free meal.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Shaman just shaking under the table. Who wants the pickle?
Who wants
No.
the what?
So I see.
I feel uncomfortable.
Now, Nura, are you going to use your drink to give her a drink?
Oh no, she's going to use her drink. I'm just ordering.
She
it.
doesn't. She doesn't have a drink. They can't legally give her a drink.
Give her
She's
alcohol.
80. She's 80.
It's a racial thing, honey. You can your race.
You know
does-
what? You know what?
Okay.
Damon, you're lucky. Nura's a nice person.
Yeah.
As they just, that thing. I'll take it, and I'll take a beef steak, whatever you got for a meal.
All right. What about you, Mister? As he's looking at the very drunk half elf. I'm not half elf, halfling.
Poor thing.
Best thing you got.
I look at her and I go, "Get him a coffee, please."
A coffee and the best thing we got. Okay. Mr. Looking at the human of the party.
Tarmin.
What can-
And just maybe one of your house ales or meads, and maybe just a protein chicken plate.
All right, no problem. She knocks on the wall. Girl! What? We're gonna have steak. The best thing we got. as well as a coffee. And
Wait a second. Wait.
And a protein chicken plate.
Wait.
Your friend who went upstairs, is she gonna want anything?
Shaman peeks up from under the bar. Can I get some bread?
And a loaf of bread. Alright. So,
And some butter.
You guys have with butter. Okay, so you guys have a moment before your food arrives, but she does put your quote unquote ale in front of you, Nura.
Nura is going to grab the rim of the drink and lower it to below the bar, giving it to Shaman.
Shaman is just going to inhale that drink.
Roll a con save.
Oh boy.
You don't want a drunk Shaman, guys. You
In
really
fact,
don't.
Shaman, you've never touched alcohol in your life. Roll a con save with disadvantage.
It tastes icky.
Oh, well, it was 15.
Maybe I had the plus.
Anyway.
There we go. 15.
Bad.
Yeah, no, you're fine, Shaman, because this is not strong, but you immediately are buzzed. Like, you feel it immediately. But this alcohol is so weak that it's not gonna affect you majorly.
Shaman just sits next to Nura. Thank you. Appreciate.
Shaman, what are you doing back downstairs?
She looks over with like a tiny smile. Nothing. Just getting some dinner.
All right. As he looks back down at his book, and then Nura, this massive steak plate with steak and steak fries, and a sauce, a homemade like house sauce for you to put on it if you want to. You know, fork, steak knife, all that. Shaman, your bread and butter put in front of you. Tarman.
He immediately touches into it.
Tarman, this grilled chicken that is like sliced into grilled chicken breast that's sliced into kind of, you know, cut into slices with some lemon on the side and some herbs and some sort of sauce put over it. Not sauce, but like, how to explain?
The sauce.
The sauce. Either way, that's placed in front of you. You hear heavy thumps. All of this is brought out by an orc. This orc has a apron on that says "Kiss the cook" with lips right on the crotch.
Alright, well, if you say so, I kiss him right.
No!
Alright.
Do it. He's gonna do it.
No.
Guess I gotta kiss the shit.
No.
Shaman looks over at Peregrine. Hey, that's about eye level for you. You could probably.
No.
He's
I may be
drunk.
drunk, but
Hang
I'm not
on.
stupid.
He's drunk as shit right now, though.
I may be drunk, but I'm not stupid.
Can I roll
No, you can't persuade other player characters, honey.
Can you make a mistake?
No.
I'm kidding.
No. But after everyone else's food has been brought out, you hear heavy foot thuds. As Peregrine, your life flashes before your eyes. As you asked for the best thing they have.
Oh no. Oh no.
You see a steak that, like, bigger than this orc's chest that he is carrying out, and he puts a large plate in front of you, grabs hold of this giant steak, slaps you with the steak, which sends you flying across the room, and slams it down on the plate. Enjoy. As he walks back to the back. Thank you, honey. No problem. As
Bro, he really used it with his meat.
Peregrine, you're just covered in steak juice.
I look over to Peregrine. Buddy, would you like to trade?
No, I got this.
Bigger than you, buddy.
As
Bigger they are, harder they fall.
As Vanessa had ordered her food, you see what is brought out for her is some fish, like a fish fillet, and it looks very good. As she begins to dig into it happily.
Nura is also digging into his steak very happily.
Shaman's doing the same, but for bread.
Yep, I assume you're all gonna eat and enjoy your food.
Yep.
Tarmin's eating his food.
Peregrine, you have
enjoying his.
Peregrine, you gotta make a con save.
Alright.
You start eating.
You can't handle the meats.
Oh!
I'm re-rolling
He's
that. That's a
re-rolling
nat
that.
Thank
one.
God.
You're re-rolling it because of his
21.
Oh, much better. Wow.
Peregrine,
Oh.
you just kind of just start chewing in. It's like if you've ever seen like a lion just tearing away at a body. That's what Peregrine's essentially doing here, just shaking his head, ripping what pieces he can off. Peregrine, you get like a quarter of this thing eaten. You don't even know what you're eating, just to be clear. You haven't even asked yet. You're just eating it. You have a quarter of it done and your stomach hurts, man.
Peregrine, would you like some help?
Yeah, you take the leftover.
Leftovers my ass.
I would love to go over there, pick it up, and hold it above me as I start eating this thing.
Oh god. Alright, Nura, make a con save.
Uh-oh.
No, fair enough.
I swear, all of us are gonna have to work on this thing, aren't we?
Man's got me covered.
Stick.
Oh!
No.
You have
Get
that? You want to use that?
You do have inspiration. Are you really gonna use it for this?
Don't.
For
That's
this-
a fair point. Oh, as I bite, I start to choke on a piece I tried to swallow.
Yeah. Nope. That's what you said. Nura rips off a huge bite and swallows it whole, and immediately there's this like widening of his eyes. Nura, you start choking on this steak.
Armin
help
gets up
him?
and immediately rushes over
Can
to
I help
help.
him?
Well, Tarmin's the one who said it first. Tarmin, you make a medicine check.
Alright. Checking medicine. 6!
Yeah,
Can I try?
You try to get your arms around him to start, and you just can't get a grip. That he's too big. You're starting to panic. He's panicking because he's choking. Shaman, medicine check.
Okay.
You literally are like, I don't know what to do, and you throw a bit
As
of fire. at
Tarmin
him.
looks at Shaman, punch him in the stomach.
Okay.
No,
I'm
hang
gonna
on,
roll
hang
a
on, no,
die.
hang on. Peregrine, roll medicine.
Time for me to get to work. That's a nat one. Let me re-roll
Holy
that.
hell!
That is the third time!
Is up, Dice Bot!
You can't hurt me, Dice Bot.
You can't hurt me, Dice Bot.
Peregrine, you literally just say, like, open your mouth, and he opens, and you shove your arm down, and because your arm's small enough, and you pull out this fucking piece of steak. And Nura, you immediately air back in your lungs, and the panic stops.
Oh.
As Tarmin pats the back of Nura. There, buddy.
Are you okay, Nura? You almost died to steak.
Yeah, it's okay.
That would have been a mistake.
It was a mistake.
Slowly turn back to Tarmin.
Wait, what?
As the tattoos on my body begin to glow as I rage.
Oh god!
Oh, God, no.
This kind of lightning echoes through his tattoos, and these clouds form over the ceiling. Vanessa's just looking up. What the fuck? As he's
I would like to throw Tarmin out of a window, please.
Whoa! Don't we come?
Okay, hang on. We
Save!
Fight!
I'm kidding.
Oh, are you still raging though, or was that a joke too? I mean,
No, I was serious about the raging, but then I stopped after a couple of minutes, after like 20 seconds.
okay. So
Sharon is admiring his tattoos, by the
after
way.
about 15 seconds, it all stops, and you're a little like winded, but you were just I don't know. You just freaked the fuck out, I guess.
Your body went into like fight or flight mode after
Fight or
choking.
flight.
Does anyone else want to try to
Yeah.
eat some of this steak?
Bird.
Because he didn't.
Sure.
I want to eat it.
Let's let.
Wait,
Tarmin-
since
Tarmin's eating
me
it
and her
first.
are trying to team it together, that give us anything?
No, just both of you roll.
Alright.
For a con save or what?
What the fuck?
No! What the fuck? Wait, didn't I have inspiration?
Are you gonna choke?
I don't
What
think
is
so. I don't think you
What is
did.
this?
Choke!
What's there? You know what?
We get stuck at Golden Corral.
Tarmin,
Yeah, I guess I'm choking.
Tarmin, you take a bite and you start choking on it. Okay.
As Tarmin will put his hands together and slam against his stomach.
So, as hang on, everyone, pause. As he starts choking, Vanessa lifts her hands up, and there's just this moment where she just swings her fist, and there's a bit of something comes off of her hands. It's too quick to really tell, but she slams her fist into his solar plexus, and that stake just goes flying through the room and hits a guy who's sitting in the corner. Like, hits him in the side of the head.
Bro!
I hope it is who I think it is.
Look at Vanessa like, you can do that.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
And you were letting him choke?
As Tarmin falls to his knees, just catching his breath, as he looks at Vanessa. Oh, thank you.
You let Nura choke, you bitch!
Everyone else was getting in the way. As you see the person that hit stand up.
Hi, Mr. Steak Man.
As Tarmin looks at who hit,
You see this dirty man. He leans down and he picks up the steak. And he eats it. He just starts chewing on it. That's some really good steak, Daria. Gerald, get out of here!
Yeah.
As Vanessa's just like, what the fuck?
as Tarmin's just watching this.
As a fauna is just like, wait, what happened?
We puked a steak out on this guy over here.
And he's just chewing on it, and the fauna literally goes, oh, my mother. Oh, as he just kind of runs upstairs like about to throw up.
As Tarmin looks at that and just in disbelief, and he goes, I will never unsee that.
But
as Tarmin now thinks that steak right there, only that one is cursed.
But
this isn't a steak; it's a thing of evil.
But but as you guys are all, the guy that just ate that piece of steak walks over. May I?
No.
Hey, if you can handle it.
He grabs it and rolls it up. And you see him literally grab his jaw and unhinge it as he just slides it down his throat like it's nothing, and fixes his jaw and swallows. You know what that reminds me of? There was this really unfortunate incident when I was at the rodeo once, and
I don't like where this is heading.
I think I'll leave that story for another time. As he just walks out.
Who was that?
That was Gerald.
Oh, I like him.
And that is where we're actually going to end the session.
Oh.
3 1s, come on!
3 natural ones. It's a good thing you're playing a fucking is that like all halflings, or is that Lotus Den specifically?
All halflings.
It's a good thing you were playing a fucking halfling. You would have choked to death, drowned. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your shit would have been fucked, dog. God.
Dude, everybody got nat ones pretty much.
That's insanity.
Yes.
I can already tell you, Tarmin loves this new friend that he made. Well, the two new friends.
Miria and Vanessa.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a fun session, and
oh yeah.
The fight was fun and intense, but we got some relaxation afterwards, so that was great. Hope everyone enjoyed. Hope anyone listening enjoyed, and well, stay adventurous.